Hello, hello, hello again, my lovelies. Welcome to the evening show, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Or thank goodness it's Friday, whichever term you choose. Um, if y'all noticed, I did a long lunch live earlier. I had to do it in 3 parts because I had something to do twice, so I had to do it in 3 parts. But I may end up doing a live stream way later tonight. I'm not for sure yet. Just depends. But hey, Sandra. Hey, Kat. Hey, Miss Diane. But I thought, I would catch the evening crew, the early evening crew. Everybody's getting off work, getting home, trying to relax, getting your groceries for the weekend, trying to take off your shoes and sit down for a moment and just have a little bit of peace. Um I got an email earlier from GoShock who emailed me about the gentleman Cody Peterson, I do believe, that found this skull that, hey Jojo, that clearly looks like a Neanderthal slash primate slash giant slash Sasquatch skull. I don't know right now what they're considering the skull, but GoShock sent me the article about it. It's breaking news, and he sent me a couple of pictures. Um, you saw that too, Miss Diane? I thought it was pretty interesting. Um, I really hope that if it's true, I'm not saying it's not, but if it's true, I really hope that they have it to where the skull is taken care of and have it in a safe location. If you have the article, can somebody with the wrench drop the article in chat if you have it? Um I don't have the link right this second, but if you have a link to the article about it somewhere, drop it in chat if you don't mind, if you have a wrench. That way other people can see it. But you don't have it either, Miss Diane. Like I said, I have it in an email. Um and it wasn't the link, it was all posted in my email. So, I can't share that. Um Plus, it had Shock's personal information, so of course I would never share out nobody's personal information. That's just wrong. But I thought it was very interesting, and like I said, if it's true, because you never know nowadays. You saw it posted on Paranormal Roundtable, JoJo. Awesome. Um, so if you haven't seen it, check out Paranormal Roundtable group, and maybe you can find it in there. Um, and go look at it. But it's pretty interesting. I didn't think the bubbles would freeze that early, but okay, whatever. But like I said, it's pretty interesting. The skull is huge. Not gonna lie about it. It's pretty huge, and it personally to me, I could be wrong, but personally to me, it looks genuine. Um, I am not an expert in skulls or anatomy in any way, but it's a huge skull, like huge. So like I said, I don't know if they're claiming it to be a Neanderthal. I don't know if they're claiming it to be a giant. I don't know if they're claiming it to be a Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Yeti, uh, or like an unknown primate. I have no idea what they're claiming it to be. It did not say in the article that I seen. Um, but I found it fascinating. Like I said, if it's real and genuine, you guys, wow, like this is this would be groundbreaking if it's genuine and true. Thank you, Chev. Chev, drop whatever you want in chat. You know the rules. Share and share whatever. Share YouTube channels. Share Sawdust Beast next week, where Barry's gonna be live at next Thursday. Share whatever. Just, you know, go ham with it. I don't mind. As long as it's not anything pornographic or, hey, Destiny, or gory, we're good. But yeah, the skull is huge. And it had me thinking, you know, how groundbreaking, if it's real, how groundbreaking it's gonna be. If it's once proven. That's a link to Matt Squatch talking about the skull. Thank you, Chev. I appreciate that. Um, you guys, if you want to, you can click that link and go check it out and then come back here, because I'll be here for a while. I'm just shooting the shit, chit chat, hanging out, however you want to say it. I had a moment earlier where my foot was hurting so bad the pain meds did not work. And you guys, I was bawling my eyes out for about 30 minutes. It hurts so bad. Like, it's getting more excruciating every time. I had to take another pain pill. I kind of had to double dose. I shouldn't have, but I had to get it to calm down. And that took 40 minutes to kick in. It was excruciating, you guys. And so I decided that after that happened, I was feeling down and bummed. What's the cause of my foot issue? I have degenerative disc disease. It is where the stuff in between the disc and vertebrae in your back, the cartilage and stuff, literally crushes and is no longer there. And so, because it's like, think of bone on bone, nerves get pinched in between there because there's no cushion. And it's kind of like having sciatica, where it's a pinched nerve in your back and it runs down one leg. However, hey brother. However, mine is degenerative disc disease, where I am missing the in between stuff in between my disc. And so it has, we think, pinched a nerve that is causing it down my calf and shin and into my foot. And everything we're trying is not helping the nerve. So I don't know exactly where we're going to go from here. Like I said, I have just a couple of tramadol pain pills left for the weekend. So I'm going to run out and I'm going to be in pain probably tomorrow night and Sunday. And then I'll have to call Monday and see what we can do, because they also gave me cortisone pills to take, and they should have already worked by now, kicked in and gave me some relief with this nerve, and it's not. It's not doing anything. They have me on Lyrica, it's not doing anything. They have me on diclofenac, it's not doing anything. So the only thing that has even remotely helped with the pain is the tramadol pain pills, which is an opiate, and they are addicting. And so I know I can't stay on those pills, and I can't have very many of those at a time. But we have got to do something about pain management, because it's getting to where the nerve is so bad that even the pain pill is not working. Um, it's not it's not strong enough, basically. Um, and I hate to say that, but it's not. That's how bad the pain gets. So let me scroll back up and see what's going on. Let's see. Yeah, it's on Coyote Peterson's Facebook page. Thank you, JoJo. My mom has that. She has 3 bulging and 1 ruptured disc. Oh my goodness, Cat. Destiny said, hell, I understand that. When my side acts up, I literally have to take a minimum of 4 pain medications for it to even be noticeable effect at all. Granted, they aren't super strong, but still, 4 perks should do more than slightly take effect. I understand. Perhaps a patch of constant slow dose pain meds would be better than oral take ever so often type meds. Like I said, I'm hoping my doctor does something's got to be done. This trial and error type thing is not, like, it's not working. It's literally like it's not helping my nerve pain at all. And they checked me the other day for blood clots to make sure, because your blood clots will cause pain in your feet as well, if you didn't know this, if you have a blood clot in your leg. And so they checked my whole right leg and did not find any clots, so that's a good thing. But that pretty much narrows it down to nerve. So that's what I'm dealing with. um I cannot take gabapentin. It stops me from breathing. I have a severe reaction to gabapentin. I've tried it. I've tried it at the lowest dose, and it literally feels like an elephant is sitting on my chest and I cannot breathe, and I literally will stop breathing for a few minutes. So I cannot take gabapentin. I wished I could, because I have a feeling it would work. But I cannot take it. I've tried. Your mother-in-law is similar at a really high dose. Yeah. Mine, like I said, was at the lowest dose, and I can't take it. Um, I tried that for anxiety and panic attacks a while back. Is how I tried it, and like I said, at the lowest dose, I can't take it. I wished, because I hear a lot of success with gabapentin. I know it works for a lot of people. I'm allergic to gabapentin. Had a heart attack from taking it in my 40s. Oh my goodness, Diane. Wow. That's crazy. Hey, Bear, how are you? They make her act drunk until she takes so much, then it affects her breathing. Yeah. I had an old doctor, well, an old nurse of mine. She was telling me that her mother takes gabapentin. This is when I first tried gabapentin. And she said that it made her mother-in-law drunk, and she was walking into walls. So trust me, you don't want gabapentin. Nay was told the same about that garbage. All it did was make her gain weight and get evil. Yeah, like I said, I cannot take gabapentin. I have an allergic reaction to it. It makes me stop breathing. It was scary, but I tried it for 2 nights, had the same effect, and said no more. And told my doctor I cannot take them because it's scaring the shit out of me. Bear just got off work, so better. Well, that's great. Welcome to the weekend. TGIF, you guys. But yeah, I was feeling down in the dumps that my foot was hurting really bad, which it's a little bit better now. It's tolerable now. So I said, shit, I'll do a live with my early evening crew. So, what do y'all think about the Coyote Peterson skull that was found? Do y'all think it's legit? And what do you think it is? Do you think it's Neanderthal? Do you think it's a giant skull? Do you think it's a Bigfoot skull? What are y'all's thoughts and opinions on it? I want to know. For those that have seen the article or read about it or heard about it, what do y'all think? Same way with THC. Same way with Ready Die. Bees. Actually, mine would be wasps. So I'm allergic to a lot of stuff. Penicillin is my number one allergy, though. Penicillin and all the derivatives of penicillin. It literally puts me in anaphylactic shock. So I cannot take anything penicillin, amoxicillin, any psyllin family. I cannot have, and I've been that way all my life. And here's a story for you. 2 years ago, no, 3 years ago now, I had a sinus. It was acute sinus something, and it was making me drunk. I was passing out. It wasn't a sinus infection, but it was sinus something. And they gave me amoxicillin at the hospital, even after I told them I could not have anything that had to do with penicillin. And I took it, not knowing it was amoxicillin, and they wrote me a prescription for amoxicillin. I got home that night from the ER, and I was talking to Vault that night, and all of a sudden it felt like my throat closed up, and fortunately it shut off and then opened right back up. I got very lucky. And I called the pharmacy the next day, and I said, look, I'm allergic to penicillin, and they wrote me a prescription for amoxicillin. And thank God my pharmacist called it in time and said, oh, no, 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 you cannot have this. I don't know why they wrote you this, but you cannot have this. You're allergic. It's in your charts. And I was like, I didn't think I could. But that's what they gave me last night. And so I had to do a whole write up at the hospital and go through the whole thing. And I ended up telling 5 people that night at the hospital that I was allergic to penicillin and all the derivatives. I told the person at the window. I told the person that took my weight and my temperature. I told the nurse that come into my room. I told one doctor, and then another doctor come in. And I told him, and the nurse, when she went to give it to me, like I said, I didn't know it was amoxicillin at the time. When she went to give it to me, I said, now, don't forget, I'm highly allergic to penicillin and the derivatives of it. And she said, the doctor will not give you anything that you couldn't have. And she made me take it. And like I said, I had to do a whole write-up and everything. And do you know they didn't do anything to the nurse because she didn't check the chart? They sided with her and not me. Oh, I was so mad. I was so mad about it. I said, y'all are going to kill people. If y'all don't listen to your patients when they say they're allergic to something and you don't look at their charts, it's in my chart. Front page. It's been there. I mean, I was born at this hospital. It's been there since I was born. It's crazy. So, that's my little rant of allergies. So, if you're ever at a hospital, be extremely careful if you're allergic to something. Double check what they're doing, because I wished I had done that. Okay, let's see. Not sure. It looks like it has a longer muzzle. I heard it could have been planted there, so who knows. I want to see a better picture of it, but it looks legit. Honeybees aren't bad, but wasps and yellow jackets and hornets will wreck me. It progressed in age because as a kid they never bothered me. Did look like a long muzzle bear. I wonder if this skull might belong to an ape species due to where it was found. If I read it right, I just quick skimmed real quick. So did I, Destiny. I quick skimmed it. That's scary. That can kill someone. Exactly, Bear. like I said, hell in my area. I showed up to the air directly from work, covered in blood, bleeding from my ear. I was found by my boss in the floor of the back room, passed out. Oh my gosh, Destiny. ER, yeah, I got you. Oh my goodness. Wow. But like I said, I was just, just curious what y'all thought about the skull and everything. And like I said, I'm just hanging out, chilling out on this Friday evening. Right now I don't have anything to do, so I thought, why not throw up a live stream, see who's around, see who's. What have I been doing? I've stopped in on Sean Graham, Chasing the Truth, has been posting old archive shows, and I've checked those out. You think it's the real deal, JoJo? I kind of do too. The way it was found, like I said, I could be wrong, but the way it was found and everything and the pictures I seen, I kind of think it's the real deal. I keep cutting out. I'm sorry. Is that better? It's my phone. It's my phone. It's been acting up for weeks now. Sorry about that. Thank you, JoJo, for letting me know. I appreciate it. Like I said, it's my phone acting a fool. Usually I can tell when it cuts out, but it wasn't showing me this time. It wasn't reconnecting. Um, if it keeps doing it, I guess I'll just stop the stream and do one later. But like I said, I think the skull is a real deal. Um, I don't know. I thought it was unusual for sure. And rather large. Like, I was surprised at exactly how large the skull was. Which makes me go back and think, you don't need to apologize. That's the way technology happens. Thank you, JoJo. But it made me think about the story of the giants. You know, because I understand it could be a Sasquatch skull, which is, they say, half human, half primate, so to speak, in a sense. But I don't know. To me, it just seemed bigger than that. It seemed even bigger than what I thought a Bigfoot skull would look like. So I'm thinking a giant, to be honest. Just my little old opinion, not worth much. But I'm thinking, maybe there's some truth to this whole. Which I know we have giants, and I know we have people that are extremely tall, and we call them, giants and stuff like that. But, like, giants of history, like, that skull looks like it would be a giant. Like a Willie skull. I don't know. I think the skull's bigger than a Willie skull, to be honest. I know Sasquatch has been known to be all types of different sizes. Um but I just think that skull's even bigger. Also, I have heart issues and I ended up in the same ER from work due to a total body meltdown, basically. And I was kind of thrown aside and told I must do amphetamines. So that evening I went back to work, ended up needing an ambulance, and my heart was under strain due to me basically being septic. They also admitted me, but no, the morning shift doctor. Oh my goodness, even though my paperwork and the second trip didn't show amphetamines anywhere. Destiny, I'm telling you, it's crazy. The system is crazy. He is not going to risk his reputation where he is becoming a rising star. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's real or not. I have no idea. The article I read said, though, that they did have it in a safe place and that he was having a professional, whatchamacallit, damn, I can't think of the word, a professional look at it, to see if it's real or not, and to see exactly what type of skull they think it is from what. But he said it was in a safe place until then. So maybe I'm hoping once it's analyzed, they will release the information to the public and we will know for sure what it is. And we will know then if it is legit or not. But of course, it's going to gain traction. I mean, absolutely. Like I said, it's if it's real, it's groundbreaking for sure. Um, but that is if it's real. We've had, hoaxes before. We've had people play tricks before. We've had people do things just to gain notoriety. So who knows? But the way it looked, in my opinion, the way it looked, seemed legit. But like I said, I don't know. All I know is the same thing y'all know from the articles that have been written. Diane said, dang, that would be very large. Yeah. Destiny said, and the healthcare in my area is literally pointless and more damaging than trying to manage yourself. Destiny, that's about the way it is here. Unfortunately, that is about the way it is here. I will look into it more when I get home at the computer. It's definitely interesting. Absolutely. Jojo said, if you look at the other pictures, it didn't look that big to me. They did say there was a bullet hole in the skull. Oh, really? See, I didn't read that part. That wasn't in the section, the piece that I read. So they said there was a bullet hole in it. Now that's strange. That's most definitely strange. The pictures I seen made it look extremely large. But it could have been because they were close-up shots as well, which might have, skewed the size of it. But I do find that odd with the bullet hole being in it. That opens up a whole different world of possibilities. A whole different world of possibilities. Like I said, I want to know what it is. I want to know I want to know, is it fake? Is it real? Is it from like some sort of Neanderthal? Is it from a primate, like a gorilla-ish primate missing link? Is it, a Sasquatch finally? Do we have proof of Sasquatch finally? Yes, one of the pictures he had his finger in the skull. See, I didn't see that, JoJo. I must have missed that. Or like I said in what was sent to me, I didn't see it or I missed it. But that's interesting that it would have a bullet hole in it. So that makes me wonder, okay, if it has a bullet hole in it, then obviously it was alive and around when at least guns were around. So that makes me wonder, was it a regular bullet or was it like a musket? Hey, Chris Clough. Where was it found? I can't remember. If you know where it was found, put it in chat for Chris, y'all. I can't remember in the article, and I can't open it back up that I seen. I think it said Northwest something. But I don't exactly remember. And like I said, I can't open the article back up. But like I said, it's being passed around. Like I said, the article I seen didn't mention the bullet hole in it. British Columbia, Canada. Okay, thank you, Chef. And there's a link, Chris, if you want to go check out a video about it. Um, but like I said, the article, hey, Mr. Lurks a lot. The article I seen didn't even mention a bullet hole or anything in it. But I only scanned the article and I scanned the pictures. I didn't study them. I just quick scanned them. Um, so like I said, I find that interesting that it would have a bullet hole in it, meaning that it had to have died or perished from, being shot, because that's you're being shot in your brain, of course. So that means it had to have been either after somebody or hunted for somebody to shoot it, basically. So that makes me wonder, was it after somebody and they defended themselves and shot it and left it laying where they killed it? Or, yeah, like, was it in self-defense, or were they specifically hunting this creature? Um, because if I figured if it was for sport, they would have at least kept the skull. So I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I'm on the fence about this one. Like I said, I'm not saying it's not the real deal, and I'm not saying it is. I'm saying I have no idea. I'm not an expert, but I find it interesting. So, take it with a grain of salt. Do your own research. Hopefully they'll come out with more info about it. Um, Hopefully once it's analyzed, they will release it to the public and we will know what it is, and the time period it's from and stuff like that. I read the article and they were filming at the time when he discovered the skull, so that film has been put into safekeeping so it would not be confiscated by the government or anyone. Oh, well, that's understandable. That is understandable. Um, However, I think the only way it would be confiscated is if it was a legit skull. So it must be legit for them to worry about stuff being confiscated. Because if it was not real, they wouldn't have worried about their film being confiscated. More or less. That's just my opinion on it. So it must be the real deal for them to seriously be worried about, you know, stuff being confiscated. I don't know. Like I said, I'm still on the fence about it. Um like I said, I just found it very interesting. But if it is real, it's going to be truly groundbreaking, I think. Um because like I said, it looked rather large to me. Just my opinion. That's just what I seen. But it could have been the angle of the pictures as well, making it seem larger than what it was, which is very plausible. Uh, but I think it's very interesting. It's something that I would like to follow up on. They felt that it is, and the skull was shipped to people that Cody trusted. Huh. Yeah, they felt that it is, and the skull was shipped to people that Cody trusted. Yeah, I read the part where right now it's in safe keeping, safe hands until they can get it analyzed by a professional. So that's what I'm hoping, that it's they hurry up, they get it analyzed by a professional, and then we will know what it is. And like I said, if they've already released this amount of info to the public, then they should also follow up with what it is when they find out as well. But of course, have it for safekeeping, because there's some crazy people out there that will do absolutely crazy things. So I believe, have it for safekeeping and figure out what you're going to do with it first before you release the information to the public. Absolutely. You want to protect your assets. That's number one. Um, but I most definitely think that if they're already talking about it now in the public eye, then they should do a follow up in the public eye as well, because people are gonna be wondering what's going on. Once the answers are known, it will be shown on his show. Okay, that's great. That's good then. That way people don't have to keep wondering and coming up with 1,000 theories and stuff like that. So, the whole episode, JoJo. So, like I said, I found the article, what I scanned of it, pretty interesting. I did not know that the skull had a bullet hole in it. Um, but like I said, if you're interested in it and you don't know kind of what we're talking about, a guy named Cody Peterson discovered a skull. Apparently, it had a bullet hole in it, but the skull is rather large. Think Sasquatch, Neanderthal, even giant, maybe. Um, so, Chev has dropped a link to a video in chat. You can always go back, hit that link, and go watch about it. And there's been articles posted around. Apparently, Paranormal Roundtable has the article in there on Facebook. So if you go to Paranormal Roundtable, I think group, it's either Facebook page or group page. They have information about it in there. So there's different places you can find out about it. But like I said, I found it interesting. I found it interesting. Um, so what's everybody doing tonight? Is anybody up to anything? Do people even go to the movies anymore? Anybody going to see a movie or watched a movie lately? I haven't watched a movie in forever. It's been a while since I've done a movie. Um, I don't even remember the last movie I've watched. Yeah, Chris, what's fun? Exactly. What's fun? Okay, my phone is just going crazy. Goodness. Not with these gas prices. I can't imagine the price for popcorn and snacks. Ooh, exactly. And you gotta have a pickle. You can't go to the movie theater without having a pickle. Gotta get the pickle. Pickle and a Coke. Just saying. But yeah, I seen earlier where, hold on you guys, let me rotate my phone. Okay. Now I can see chat. I heard earlier that the US was shipping, what was it, barrels of oil out of the country or something like that. They're shipping something out of the country, but yet our gas prices are at an all-time high. And I was like, goodness. I mean, are we ever going to get back to normal? Like, is this the new normal? Will the prices ever go back down? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, um, that's pretty much what's going on. My Friday evening, just checking out news stories and worrying about gas prices and food prices and the same old, same old. Um, like I said, I may do a live stream later. I'm not for sure. I may or may not. It just depends. Um, I don't know who else is gonna do a live stream, but like I said, I'm just chilling at the house in the AC. It's still hot outside. The sun's going down though, so that's good. It's not quite as hot as it was earlier, but it was a hot one today. He should be impeached. Hey, Curious. They're starting to go down there. Yeah, 5 million barrels of oil exported. Exactly. Like, wow. I went to the downtown Abbey in May. Oh, awesome, JoJo. Gonna have fire and drink a few drinks. Bear, I hear that. He should be impeached. I'm with you on that one. Everything is going up. It really is. Diesel is still $6.89 here. Oh my goodness. Like I said, I know my son has the Tahoe, and like gas is like, oh my gosh, the last time he checked was 5 something a gallon. Like, you can't even pay $10 anymore and get 2 gallons of gas. And his Tahoe goes through gas. So, it's crazy. And like I said, I live outside of town, so driving back and forth, it eats gas up. And then it's so hot, you have to run the air conditioner in the vehicle. Extreme heat warning today. So, it was pretty bad. I have a coworker who just graduated high school. She has a Volkswagen diesel car. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. I don't have a car, but I'm hoping to have one sooner rather than later. Um, so I really need one. Especially so I can go back and forth to the doctor. Um, and I need something that's cheaper on gas as well. So, you're 40 miles from the closest gas station. Oh my goodness, Bear. That's a good bit. Gas goes up and the elite say buy a Tesla. Like, bro, they're expensive too. Right? Exactly. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. That's like all these little electric cars. Try a Honda. Okay. That's like all these little electric cars. Like, literally, the only place in town, if you're in town and you start running low, that you can charge it is what's called out on the hill. And that's where McDonald's is. You can go to McDonald's and charge your car. But that's the only place even around here to charge your car. It's crazy. Like, everybody says get it, but there's no amenities for it. Yeah, who can afford the not alone light usage? And then, of course, the cost of washing clothes, and the Kia Soul is incredible on gas. Yeah. I used to have a Kia Sportage. I loved it. It keeps popping on and off, so I'm going to close this live stream down tonight. I'm not for sure yet. So, I will see you guys later. Maybe. Love, peace, chicken grease. See you guys later.